winter campaign returns for week 2. Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, week 2.
Will, we are going to talk this week about informing people about how to use technology to help those who are homeless, in this case, people you see on the street. So we'll talk about how people can do that in the wider area, and then we'll focus more in on Stafford. So you mentioned last week in the winter campaign when we launched it about an app.
Yeah, there's two.
Can you expand? Oh, two apps.
Apps, yes.
There's an app for that. Can you take us through those?
Right. Well, the first one is an app called Next Meal. And basically, we've got these little cards. But
they're an organisation, Next Meal, aren't
they're called www.nextmeal.co.uk. And if you go onto that website, and the image comes up exactly the same, and you're given 2 boxes, you can choose the area that you're in, or put in a postcode of where the person is, and it will list all the nearest similar food banks and support agencies, independent ones, like House of Bread, across the United Kingdom.
Now that's great.
I've used it already this weekend. So I was in Horsham in West Sussex. I became aware of a man who was homeless in Accrington, near Manchester. I was able to go onto this through the app, on their website, and just go onto the page where it lists it. You enter your postcode of the place that you want to find the nearest House of Bread, for the sake of argument, and it listed 3 locations. One of them was only 5.2 miles from where he was, one was 1.8 miles, and one was somewhere else. And so I was able to go onto that site and give him the details, and that site's website address was there, so I could go in, see when it was open, see what they could offer, which was fantastic.
That is fantastic.
So that was really good.
And that is great for anybody who, like you know, if you're visiting your parents in Horsham. But somebody could, even if you were here and they called you, they're from Accrington, which is up further north. It's a great tool for anybody who's very conscious about seeing somebody wherever they are and getting help to them.
Yeah, and it's really helpful. It's got all the details on their website, which is fantastic. The other one is we're members of the Independent Food Bank.
Independent Food Aid Network?
Food Aid Network. IFAN, that's right. And if you go onto their website, and you'll find at the top of the page it says a map, UK map, and you go onto the UK map and it throws up a picture of the UK with a dot of every single independent food bank. So it doesn't list all the Trussell Trust food banks, which you can get off their website. These are all the independent ones, and it's really helpful. So you can have those on your phone.
So that's for the wider community. Well, if like you're visiting your parents or you're on holiday or somebody calls you from somewhere, we'll go into more detail about how to keep yourself safe if you want to approach a homeless person to maybe give them some help or some food. But just very briefly, like Next Meal, if somebody's walking through town, is there, what are our opening hours? What do we offer? What can somebody say quickly to somebody who they think needs help? Okay,
so there's a couple of things. First of all, you can ask them whether they've engaged with the Borough Council, whether they've registered as homeless or not. That's available at the Riverside offices and the council. Just go into reception and they'll get somebody down from Housing Options, so that's very important. We'll talk about why it's important to register as homeless, and perhaps in another vlog in a couple of weeks' time. If they've done that or seem reticent to do that, and you think that actually they might prefer to make contact with House of Bread, we can help them to do that thing. But I suppose in essence what we can do is you can invite them down to Cafe 43 where we are now. We can engage with people. We'll chat to them whether they want to move on or not. I suppose the encouragement is that we want to break that vicious circle. But in essence, we're open Tuesday from 12 o'clock till 6 o'clock, Wednesday from 9:30 till 6, Thursday from 9:30 till 6, and then invitational only House of Bread Church from 10 till 2.
And that's Cafe 43. House of Bread is open 24/7.
But we do,
Call 01785 243 492.
Yes.
Call our number that's coming up on the screen now at any time. You'll get through to some options. I'm option 1, Will's option 2.
The options is really helpful because it will focus your call and you'll go direct to somebody who has expertise in that particular field. So listen to all the options and then press the option that's relevant.
If it's somebody on the street that you're worried about, if it's not a 999 call, option 2 is Will. But if it is an emergency, we'll say probably every week, call 999. Please don't call us. You can call us second, but if it's an emergency, if it's life-threatening, 999. I would just like to add to that, if you see anybody and you think, I need to let House of Bread know, you can very easily send us a message on Facebook. A lot of people do. Just a brief description of where they are, what they look like, their name if you have spoken to them. If you haven't, that's absolutely fine. 99.9% of the time we do know the person. Sometimes if the person's new to the area, it's not, we'll go and check out the area you've said. Many people have emailed and said, I drove past and saw somebody here. It's really lovely to know that people are caring. We'll cover all the different stuff about approaching people in other videos, but we would just like to say that sometimes not everybody, people have various reasons for being homeless, and if somebody says that we haven't wanted to help them, it's probably not the case. We will help everybody. We will help anyone, even if that person has been has broken our rules. They're still welcome to get help. They're not banned. We'll always help everybody. So bearing in mind all the stuff that is to come on the winter campaign, we have scratched the surface, and there is a lot of stuff happening underneath, and loads of responsibility that comes with being in the winter, it being cold, approaching people. So do watch the videos, they are important. If you want to know how we keep everything running, who's doing what for us, all different events coming up, check out Hob News. That goes up on Sundays at 4. A lot more light-hearted than these videos, definitely. I'm going to stop talking now. Thank you very much, Will, for joining me. Thank you very much once again for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.